Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I guess I got my swagger back.
Yeah.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it.
Are you ready?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning. It is 6:02, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. Johnny's house on a Tuesday. Sunshine today. Close to 90 is our high. 67 this morning.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Aaron Carter gonna be boxing again.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. So Benzino.
He's what?
Old rapper.
A rapper.
He used to be the owner of, I think, The Source back in the day.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. So it's happening. I guess Benzino wanted to fight 50 Cent, and 50 Cent did not want to get involved. Is that what the whole situation was?
Because he's tried to pick a fight with Eminem.
Yeah.
And he's backed off of that.
Yes.
And then it was 50 Cent. And I guess him and 50 Cent are going back and forth now on social media.
Yeah.
So he got with the guy that promotes, celebrity boxing, and he challenged 50 Cent. 50 Cent obviously ain't going to respond.
No.
Because he's an actual celebrity.
Yeah.
He's making millions.
Of course, Aaron Carter's like, I'll do it.
Yeah, of course.
That last fight was he ran.
I know. But I mean, maybe this is his redemption. Maybe he's like, okay, Benzino, I got you.
This guy's not as big as Lamar Odom.
No.
Like he doesn't have the stretch Lamar Odom has. So maybe that's going to help. I don't know.
So I don't know if they're going to go for 3 rounds or whatever, but they're going to figure it out. And the thing is that Benzino and 50 are going back because of the federal snitching and they're going at it with
they're trying to say 50 was a snitch.
Yeah.
Well, he's got paper. He's mad because he was pushed out of a Black Mafia family because he said that 50 Cent didn't really own the copyright and he lied about it. And he's got proof and. It's a whole big.
Yeah, so it's going to happen in Pembroke Pines. Where is that?
I think it's down towards South Florida. It's on the way down to South Florida.
So it's going to happen.
It's happening June 11th. We have a date. We have everything. The contracts have been signed between the both of them, and the promotion has started. So I don't know exactly how much they're going to be paid, but
can't be that much.
The promoter's name is Bitcoin Rodney.
Yes, Bitcoin Rodney is promoting it.
Now You know that's ridiculous.
It's not Top Rank?
No, it's Bitcoin Rodney. Bitcoin Rodney sells used Subarus.
I kind of like that name, actually, Bitcoin Rodney.
Bitcoin Rodney.
Yep. So Halsey is trying to kick off a tour, but Halsey was saying that, listen, I've been struggling the past, couple of weeks. She's been in and out of the hospital for some challenges, and she said she's trying her best to keep things normal. She was at the Grammys, Coachella, all this stuff, but she said that my body is putting up the strongest protest right now and just basically demanding to slow down. She's got chronic illness, and she was opening up about endometriosis and how she's had that surgery over and over again. The last time she was at the Grammys, she had the surgery for endometriosis 3 days before. She walked the red carpet with stitches. So
she's saying her body is telling her to slow down, but she won't?
She was trying to put up the best fight by attending Coachella and Grammys and all that stuff, but she's also wanting to go on tour. So that's why she's like, listen, if I'm MIA for a little bit before my tour, it's because my body is putting up that protest and telling her to slow down.
Good.
But I just love that she's opening up about the endometriosis because she's like, listen, it's a terrible procedure and a terrible thing to live with, but you could still survive and live with it.
I'm doing what I do. All right, Tuesday morning, 6:05, you are listening to Johnny's House. Tuesday, 6:08 is Johnny's house. Sunshine today with a high of 89. It is 67 right now. I had to look up the 10 worst celebrity boxing matches of all time because Aaron Carter is going to fight Benzino. Is that his name?
Benzino.
I mean, we mentioned it yesterday. I made a point to go to a sports bar to watch him fight Lamar Odom. It was horrible. It was embarrassing. You ever watch TV and you have to just look down?
Yeah.
You got nothing to do it. And I even said I would even watch him fight one of those island boys. You know.
That would be a good fight.
That would be a good one.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't use the word good, but it would be a fair fight.
Yes,
It would be a fair fight. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But I guess in the 10 worst celebrity fights, they don't list him as a celebrity, so he didn't make.
There's two problems here. You got to use the word celebrity loosely and the word boxing loosely.
Yeah.
All right. Here's some that you may or may not know of. Coming in at number 8 is Coolio versus Jeremy Jackson, and Jeremy Jackson used to be Hobie on Baywatch way back in the day.
Oh, wow. I remember Coolio fighting. I didn't know he fought Baywatch Kid.
Danny Bonaducci and Donny Osmond.
I remember that.
Was fighting.
I think that was one of the original celebrity boxing matches.
Yep. Paula Jones versus Tanya Harding. This was bad. Paula Jones got she thought it was gonna be just them boxing around, and Tanya Harding had some anger that's been built up from her since the Olympics and all that stuff, and she beat that girl's butt. I
don't like to use the term, but Tanya Harding's white trash. So she's scrapping.
She went in there. It was ugly. Paula Jones like, what did you think was gonna go on?
Yeah.
When you went in that one. Kim Kardashian had one against a Tamara Frapasella. You ever heard of that?
Like they really fought?
I think they were supposed to be playing, and again, once you get into that ring.
I don't
They
remember
got
that.
into the ring?
Oh, yeah.
That must have been before she had any sort of money.
Fame,
'Cause,
yeah.
she wouldn't bother with that now.
All right, Brian, did you know about this one? Todd Bridges and Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Was that pretty bad?
I think that all started on the Surreal Life.
Really?
Because I think they may have had some ties on Surreal Life. Because they were in the Adam Sandler movie together. That's my boy.
Okay. And the number one is the Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul. Well, Logan Paul still hadn't gotten his money yet.
Yeah, well,
I can't believe when that fight came up. I'm like, they're doing this at the stadium on a Sunday night.
Yeah,
man, and they're trying to say they made $100 million from it from that. But those are the ones that they consider real celebrity boxing match. Aaron Carter, I don't know what that. Somebody needs to help that boy.
I mean, what else is he doing?
That's true.
I mean, he just had a baby. Go spend some time with your baby.
Yeah.
Hey, but you got to pay them bills.
But I think it would be hilarious if he fought one of them island boys.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I say if he fought both of them, each round a new one would come out.
That ain't fair to him, though.
Yeah.
Because then they get to be refreshed.
He smokes a lot of weed.
None of them can box. We saw the Island Boys' little TikTok spar video. Oh, my gosh.
That was embarrassing.
Those kids. Seriously.
But I would go to a bar with some burrs and watch that fight.
I would definitely watch that fight with my friends.
But this one, nah, I'm not going to do that one. All right, first call of the day. Time to call us up. Tell us what you're up to, what you do yesterday, what your plans are. Be the first one we talk to today. 407-919-1067-877. 919-1067. You can call now, let it ring, or wait till we come back. But either way, we want to talk to you, but you got to call us. 407-919-1067-877. 919-1067. First call of the day. Let's do it on Johnny's house. 623, it's Johnny's house. A lot of sunshine. Looking for a high of close to 90, 67 right now. 407-919-10.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I like that.
That's the stream playing back on you.
407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. I want to talk to you. Be the first one we talked to today. Yesterday, we had a pretty regular day. Got out of here. Went to the grocery store. It was packed yesterday. Normally when I go, it's empty. Man, groceries just going up. Man, you get 2 bags home, you realize how much you spent. But hey, that's the reality. Now here's the thing with inflation, because it's been a while since we dealt with it to this extent. Do the prices go back down?
Supposed to.
Okay, so that has happened before they do. Because I don't ever remember anything that goes up don't stay up there and let you catch up, but it goes back down.
Well, it depends, because we haven't had anything like this in a long time.
I know.
So when it's being blamed on circumstances that are going to change, supposedly, then it should go back down.
Yeah.
When it's just the new cost of doing business, it stays up. I think they'll roll the dice and see what they can keep high, kind of like they did airlines.
Yeah.
I think they'll do that. I think they'll try.
Man.
But like you can't tell me the price of something is more because it costs more to make, but then when the cost to make it goes down, you can't lower the prices again.
And no one's talking about supply line issues anymore either.
No, because it's all like spin.
I know,
because now the reason is Russia.
Yeah.
So that's the new reason.
Okay, I understand we're dealing with this now, but these prices come back down. Goodness,
look,
man.
As someone who makes, like, I have a business. Like we use raw materials to make things, and they have gone up. Like things cost more.
Yeah,
they do, but they don't cost as much as more as what people are trying to charge you.
Yeah,
they don't.
I just happened to just say, I want to go on a vacation in December, and I need to start planning. And I start going to some sites, and I'm like, did I put the date? I didn't say I was going to stay there for 3 weeks. I just said 3-4 days.
We have a vacation planned in February of next year, but we did that so we can make payments.
Yeah. Woo.
Because we were like, this is
crazy.
Yeah.
But did that, cooked dinner, picked the kid up from school. I hadn't seen him since last Friday, so he had talking. Boy, did that boy talk. He talked 3 hours nonstop about everything, and I had to listen because he was excited to talk. So then took him home, talked to the parents. And went to bed early. That's about it. Miss Ray, how was yours?
It was good. I went and saw my sister for a little bit. She had a little scare. She's pregnant, but hopefully not delivering anytime soon.
Okay.
So I went and saw her for a little bit, and then she was like sleeping the majority of the time. So I'm like, I'm gonna go. Just text me later.
Yeah.
So I went home and I went for a nice long run. And then
Is it starting to get warm out there?
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah. Yesterday was brutal. But you know, I like to do that to myself where I run at like 2:30, 3 in the afternoon.
Yes. It's not hot enough. Now? Yes, now it's time.
Yes, now it's hot enough. So
Do you not like yourself?
She does that, man.
I just like to push myself.
Yeah.
And so I ran like 5 yesterday.
So that marathon's what, in 2 months?
In July.
Yeah.
Nope, June.
Not the marathon, but
June.
The
triathlon.
The triathlon.
Yeah, so we did go to the pool yesterday, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's our thing.
Yeah. Well, let's see. May starts next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, you need to.
Got about a month.
B, how about you, bro?
It was cool. Just did some stuff around here. And then I have a lot of outside business that I'm trying to handle. So I was pretty much doing it all day long. And then I dropped the ball, and my son's physical wasn't up to date. It expired 4 days ago.
Oh,
so
really?
Last week, so they had to do like a clearance now for athletes. Like there's like a website.
Oh, for sure.
So last week I checked it, and it said he's cleared for football, because at the time he was.
Yeah.
But between last week and now, his physical expired, and I didn't know that.
So they didn't let him practice?
So he couldn't do anything yesterday. He just had to kind of hang, and I had to schedule him. He has had an appointment today.
Yeah.
Did they do like the EKGs and like all that?
They did it last year, so you do it
Okay.
once.
Yeah.
And if everything's clear, then you don't have to do it again.
They're real with
Good.
high school athletes. Back in the day, they did nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So he had all his heart tested last year, and everything came back good. So but now we have to go get his actual physical today, so he can practice this afternoon.
Okay.
So got to do that today, and so it was just a crazy busy day. Like I was pretty much nonstop yesterday.
Ray, I mentioned it before. When I got a physical, this is North Carolina. Chief product was tobacco. The man was smoking. And he said, "Breathe in."
That is wild.
He said, "Breathe in." It's a little something in your lungs. It's your smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, depending on what doctor you get now, it's not much more thorough.
Yeah.
We've had some where it's like, hey, you got any of this stuff? Nah? Cool. Sign. Here you go.
Oh my God.
And then we have some where, I mean, you know, they do the bumper to bumper on him, and he don't like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So just you rolling the dice.
Yep, for sure. Chris, how was yours, man?
Yesterday, I closed down Bo Wiegand's Avalon Park. Every Monday, we do a run club, and actually, yesterday was a pretty damn good turnout.
Yeah.
A lot of people come running 5Ks, 2 miles.
I'm so mad I haven't done that yet.
Every Monday, Ray.
I know.
Every Monday, 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, they have
to
that
it.
at the brewery by our house too, and it's like you run and then you come back and drink beer.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you earn that beer.
I can't do that. If I'm running, I'm gonna just celebrate that run.
Got to celebrate with the beer.
Anything else? That's about it.
That's about it.
All right. Let's see here. XL. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. It's Nate.
Nate, what's up, man? Nate, the truck driver.
That's me.
What's up, Nate? How you doing, man?
You know, Johnny, I got a message for you.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to call you. I tried to call yesterday morning, but it rings so many amount of times, and then the network shuts it off, and you have to start over. But Chantel says that Brian and Jen come in her restaurant and support all the time. I've come and supported. You know, we took a nice picture. I sent it to Jen. I sent it to Brian.
Yep.
And she said, "You tell Johnny that I still haven't seen him yet."
Look, it's a 3-day drive from my house to her.
And she do make Southern food, which you like, but it is a trek. Yeah,
Woo, it's a trek.
And she said she makes pound cake. She says, and I have a beautiful pound cake. Tell him I'd love for him to come by. I said, okay.
All right.
I'll drop the message.
All right, I'll come by.
In his defense, I go when I have something going on in Sanford. So I'm already over that way.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw your photo with her, and I'm gonna tell you this. I even looked up the menu. That's how far I saw it. Once I saw your photo, I looked up the menu, and I'm like, oh man, they got some good stuff. But see, you know, does she have a sit down? Or is it a takeout?
It's sit down also.
Okay.
She has indoor seating. She has outdoor seating, and then she says she has live music during the weekends and the evening times. I think she's open really late on Saturday.
Yeah, you have to make it a trek one day and just spend some time down there.
Yeah, in Sanford, I have to, man. But hey, if you talk to her again, tell her you deliver the message, and I'm coming. I'm coming.
All right.
Okay.
I did my part, so she won't be mad at me.
You've done your part, man. Listen, you stay safe on the roads, all right?
Will do.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
All right, then. Bye.
There was a stretch where I was going there every Saturday night and getting drunk and eating chicken and waffles. I mean, I'm not mad about it.
No.
I know, man, but that's it.
You're just quickly killing yourself every weekend.
I'm just going to have to make some plans to do something in Sanford and then eat there.
Yeah, you know what? We'll go on a double date.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
You want to go too? You want to go make it a triple date?
Yeah.
I thought you liked that place over there that's a backyard or something.
The
Yeah, the
Yardery?
Yardery.
Yeah, but I like Chantel's too.
We can bounce around to a bunch of spots.
All right, let's plan it.
All right.
I'm down with that, for real. All right, listen, what's the weirdest thing you found in your car? Because I've heard some stories in here about leaving cars for days because of I've heard some stories. What did you find in your car? We'll talk to you next about that here on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 638. Sunshine today. 89 is a high. 67 right now. So, Ray, what happened? This woman's driving, and what rolled across her feet?
So it was a snake.
Oh, Lord.
And they said it was probably like 4 to 5 feet long.
Ooh.
And so she
Ooh.
calmly drove to the police station, and they got it out for her.
You have to. You have to do that.
I know, but I literally, if that was me, I would have totaled my car. If there was a snake on my feet, I would have probably opened the car door.
Tuck and roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
While it was going.
I can't imagine driving anywhere with a snake crawling around in the car.
I got to chill just hearing that story.
He's lucky it wasn't venomous.
Good.
I don't know exactly what kind it was, but I know it was like 4 to 5 feet.
I had a car that had a hole in the passenger side, and I put a piece of board down there. But every now and then, the carbon monoxide would seep in. But that's a whole different story for another time. And I'm driving this car, and I saw one of those big. Well, they were roaches, but they're water bugs. We call them North Carolina water bugs. Here they call them something else.
Palmetto bugs.
Palmetto bugs. That bad boy walked across the windshield like it had no fear. And I just had to. I'm like, I just got to pull over. You have to use your zen, because my instinct was to do a tuck and roll. And I'm like, okay, and then it just stopped, and then the little antennas were like he spotted me.
So this was in like St. Louis. Ooh. So obviously, like when it's colder out, the snakes and like even cats and stuff like that, they hide in your engine or whatever to stay warm.
Ooh. I've seen that happen with snakes a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. My wife will freak out. I was at home.
Chilling.
My phone rings. She's like, I need you to come get me. I'm like, what happened? I thought she had some car trouble.
Okay.
She was showing a house in Baldwin Park, which is pretty far away from our house.
Yep.
I mean, it's a good 45 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
There was a lizard that had crawled into the back of her car, and it was in the back window. Like, you know, where the seats are, then there's that. So it was in the back window. And she wouldn't drive because she thought the lizard was going to come from the back window to the front. So she made me drive to Baldwin Park to pick her up. We had to leave her car because I couldn't find the lizard.
Wow.
And we had to come back the next day, and I had to physically find the lizard and show her the lizard was out of the car before she would drive it.
Oh, my God.
So we left her car overnight at Baldwin Park. I had to drive 45 minutes there to get her, 45 minutes back home, drive back 45 minutes the next day.
Goodness.
Get the lizard out of the car so she would drive it home.
Like, look, go back in that house you're showing, get a towel, throw that towel in that back window, and catch him. Now, if he gets out from under that towel, we got a problem.
Yeah.
When we lived in our first house, she would call me probably at least once a week during the show and talk about there's a lizard in the closet. I can't get ready for work. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to leave work? Come get the lizard out? I don't know what you want me to do.
Lizards, they bother me, but this whole snake thing, I cannot.
I'm fine with lizards too.
You ever find anything in your car?
No. Nope. But I remember in high school, I was telling you about my friend that was driving to school and she saw a spider. I don't know if it was like on her dashboard or whatever, but she said she saw a spider. Yeah. She pulled over on the side of the road and left her car there and walked the rest of the way to school. Like literally walked the rest of the way to school. And I remember her, she was like, can you give me a ride home? And I'm like, where's your car?
Yeah.
And she told me. And I'm like, you left it on the side of the road?
Yeah.
So
spiders with me, it depends on the size. If it's a small size, I'm cool with it. But it's one that got some hair and all that, oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Tuck and roll. Brian, you find anything in yours outside of your wife's?
Just regular bugs.
Yeah.
But I'm used, it's Florida. But if I did see a snake,
Yeah.
I don't know. I might not even drive anymore.
It's pretty big, too. Like, this is the police officer that was holding it up.
Oh, my.
So I'm saying, it was 4 to 5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine driving and that's coming down. Like, you got to be calmed to not get in a wreck.
I tell you, that's one of the spirituality. That's why you always find a little church in your life. Because, Lord, I know this is a test. I know it's a test.
Not me. I'm ghost riding the whip. I'm jumping right out that joker.
That's what I'm saying.
It'll stop eventually.
Chris, anything for you? You find in your car?
The weirdest thing, I was actually driving on the highway. I don't know how it got in, but I hear a buzzing sound.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah.
And I thought it was a fly at first. Turned out it was a wasp.
Yeah.
Flying right around my face as I'm driving on the highway.
Yeah.
So I had to put my window down. Luckily, after a few minutes, he got sucked out.
When I have mine, I'm like, fly up here. As soon as they start flying up, I open one window a little bit and the other sucks them right on out. 100% of the time. 407-919-1067-877. 919-1067. If you want to text this, that's okay. The XL Mobile is 41067. We can get into it on social media, and people are talking about it. in the live stream, and you can watch and see what we do. What is the weirdest thing you found in your car? Was it an animal? Was it a bug? Was it a spider? You're driving. It's in the car. How did you handle it? Did you just calmly pick it up and get rid of it? Or did you just abandon your car like Ray's friend? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. What did you find in your car? We'll talk to you next on Johnny's House. 6:53. It's Tuesday. Sunshine today with the high of 89, 67. Right now, a woman found a snake. Big snake rolled across her feet, and she calmly drove to the police station. They said, "Can we help you?" "Yes, there's a snake in my car."
I'm a snake.
That never would have gone down with me that way. I would have, I don't know. I think I would have pulled over at least and got out. Man, that's a big snake. And we got it up if you want to see it. It's on Johnny's House Facebook page. So we want to find out what has been found in your car. Sonia, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you today?
Good, Sonia. What did you find in your car?
Oh, my God. Well, years ago, before I started teaching, my family and I had a party supply business. And we used to rent out those jumpy things that kids get into.
Yeah.
And one night, my brother came to help me, and we were picking up a party stuff that we had that near the neighborhood. So we had my big old-fashioned station wagon, because I decided to go smaller that day, and a big trailer in the back. All of a sudden, my brother was, "Man, something hit me in the back of my neck." I was like, "What?" And then we couldn't see it. And then all of a sudden, this big old frog jumps right in front of me. And I'm like, "Oh, my God, it's going to jump on me. It's going to jump on me." So I literally swerved, went up with the neighbor's yard, took out a tree, left the car there. I said, "I am not getting in there. Yeah, you better get that out of there." I literally almost tore up the trailer. Oh, yeah, it was crazy.
How big?
Crazy.
Now, you say big old small frog. How big was it? Size of your fist?
It was at least, okay, I would have said at least a fist size. Right?
Oh, wow.
My brother would say more like a quarter. But no.
Yeah.
My God.
I think he's more accurate than you.
I think you're right.
I think you thought it was a fist.
To me, it was a big old giant bullfrog. It was staring me right in the eye. I knew it was going to jump on me. I was like, "Nope, I'm out of here." Just like Brian. Brian, if a snake came crawling, that's it. That car would keep rolling. It would stop eventually.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that, man, because the frog, you don't know what direction. Is he going to stay there? Is he going to jump at me?
Yeah.
Frogs are sketchy. You never know what they're going to do.
Johnny, you know that it was going to jump on me. You know it was.
I mean, listen, if it's a fist-sized frog, yeah, you're going to have to go ahead and take out that lawn. You do. You got to take it out.
It was, yeah. I had to go the next day, talk to the neighbor, tell them,
Oh,
"Look, I got
my
something."
God.
Oh, yeah, it was something.
Yeah, in this day and age, you have to do
Luckily,
that.
They were very nice. Luckily, they were very nice. And luckily, there wasn't anybody walking that night.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I probably would have took them out.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, my gosh."
Yeah, nowadays you got to talk to them. Back in the day, they had no door cameras.
No.
Like, somebody ran up in our yard.
Exactly.
That's a shame they ran in your yard.
Exactly.
All right, sorry. Thank you.
Thank you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful
You
day.
too. Thank you for listening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, frogs, I don't play with them. Trey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
All right, Trey, weird thing you found in your car.
All right. So this actually happened over a course of a couple years. I was driving one day down the highway right around Halloween time, probably about 6-7 years ago, and all of a sudden a creepy clown laugh starts going off. And clearly someone had put a little stuffed clown, with the weird, creepy noise in my car. So I freaked out. I started like, what the heck is going on? Everything.
Yes.
Okay, good. Someone got me, prank, haha. Then it happens the next year. And then they start up in the ante. I didn't know who it was. Couldn't figure out who it was. They start up in the ante. They put it in my car. They put in, lunch at the house. So I start thinking it's my wife. She has no idea. Come to find out, 5 or 6 years later, I'm installing cameras, everything, trying to figure it out because it only happened Halloween time.
Okay.
And finally figure out, ended up being my loving mother.
Man, she did the long game. I appreciate anybody that can do the long game. Wow.
I agree. And the patience of only doing it once a year.
Yes. Yes.
So
wow.
I agree. And
nice.
Yeah, so
nicely done.
Yes, I agree.
All right, Trey. Thanks, man.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah, anybody can do the long game. Ray, what they saying over there?
Chadley said that there was a river rat that fell out of my engine.
A river rat?
Yeah.
Let me look up a river rat.
I don't know. But he said you've never seen 5 grown-ass men run as quick as they did in every direction.
Because I would think a river rat's going to fight,
Yeah, it sounds like an otter.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's like an otter. Oh, yeah, I would run. Definitely going to run.
Isn't that funny?
Oh, yeah, definitely run. B, what they saying over there?
Let's see. XL Mower powered by attorney Dan Newman in a wreck. Need a check call. Dan Newman. Someone had a possum in their car.
Ooh.
No, those things scare me.
Yeah, because they have red eyes.
Yeah,
man.
possums are freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a few snakes.
All right, Chris, what's on the live stream?
Brian said he had a fish land in his car. A bird was Bird had it in his claws, and I guess the fish got out, and the fish landed right in Brian's car.
I've heard that happening before. All right, Ray, celebrity news. What's going on?
Elon Musk and Twitter officially happening now.
You didn't know? Where you been? We'll tell you coming up. Johnny's house.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so yesterday we talked about it, and it officially went down. Elon Musk is purchasing Twitter for $44 billion.
Check.
Yeah. So,
rich.
I mean, some of the people in Hollywood obviously reacting to it, mixed reviews and mixed feelings about Elon Musk now purchasing Twitter. But I mean, I don't know. What does this even mean? Like, I know that he could change the whole platform. I know he could even like shut it down if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But
because he's going to take it private, so he'll be the one in charge of it.
Yeah. I think it's just, people got really upset during that last elections cycle where they felt that people were just giving you information. And I guess his thing is that he's just going to open it up. Hey, people say
freedom of speech.
One thing he did say is that he wants to be able to verify anybody that's on there is a real person, not a bot.
Okay.
So
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, I don't care either way.
Yeah. That's how I'm like, okay, do I care? I don't know if I really care or not. But like, I saw all the people in Hollywood saying, like even Ice-T was like, kind of dope, if he owned Twitter, and then boom, it happened. So he was like, listen, I don't even really care about the politics and all that stuff because everybody always wants to bring in politics when it comes to it.
Well, that's part of the problem is that a lot of people are talking about, well, now someone that's not like on the normal side of the the media owns one of the biggest technically media outlets.
Yeah.
But I mean, politicians all own media outlets.
Yeah.
Like, like the New York Times, all that stuff is owned by somebody.
I saw one thing that like people were like, are they going to allow Donald Trump to come back on social media or on Twitter?
He came out and said, it's a good thing, but I got my own.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He said he's not coming back to the platform, even though he thinks Elon is a good man. He claims that he's sticking, talking about not Johnny Depp, Donald Trump. Man, I've been watching too much of that trial.
Yep.
Donald Trump says his own social media network, Truth Social, is what he's going to be sticking with.
Someone posted an old tweet yesterday from like 2017 where they tweeted at Elon Musk. And it was they were arguing about Twitter, and he goes, "You know what? You should just buy Twitter."
Yes.
And he tweeted back, "How much?" And now, all
You
these
got
years
it.
later, he actually bought Twitter.
The crazy thing out, it ain't messing with his bank account.
No. So we talked a little bit yesterday about Megan Thee Stallion doing that interview on CBS Mornings with Gayle King talking about the shooting with Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Well, now we're hearing more about it, saying that Tory Lanez, after he shot her in the foot, he offered her $1 million to be quiet.
I heard about that.
She also said that initially she told the police that she stepped on glass because right around that time was when George Floyd had been murdered.
Yeah.
So she was like, listen, I don't want anybody else to get shot. I've just been shot in the foot. And so she was like, I didn't say that Tory Lanez shot me because I didn't want anyone else to get shot. But she was like, when it happened, and then all of a sudden Tory Lanez is like, you know, I'm going to give you $1 million to just keep your mouth shut. She was like, what are you talking about? She's like, why are you offering me money right now? Just help me.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
she just kept saying, help me. You shot me.
You know, you hear that term, that escalated quickly. But how could it go from, I want to lead the party, I want to lead the party, it's get out of my car, dance?
I know.
How does it go from there to there?
That's a dude just trying to be hard and
I
funny.
know. My goodness.
And I mean, obviously, there was other people around. So it's like, were you trying to be cool in front of your friends? But like, that's, I don't know. That's not cool.
Now you can possibly go into jail.
Yeah. And then also yesterday during the Johnny Depp trial versus Amber Heard, they were talking about some of the movies and franchises that he was a part of, and he was unable to recall some of the projects that he was working on, and he kind of joked about it because he avoids watching his own films.
Yeah.
He said, I'm so pathetic when it comes to knowing what movies I've done. He said, I'm sorry, I just don't watch them. So he says, I feel better not watching them. And then I guess a lot of people in the Fairfax, Virginia courtroom, they were laughing loudly about it. And this was the first time that the judge was like, okay, order in the court. I will remove you if you guys do not stop laughing, because he does have a dry sense of humor, and he's trying to like,
yeah, it's been 4 days.
Yeah,
He's tired.
exactly.
I want to get off this thing, man.
So yesterday was like the first time the judge was like, okay, listen, attendees, if you want to stay in this courtroom, you cannot be laughing like that.
Man.
Yeah.
So what's happening today? Who's hitting the stands today?
So the last thing they saw yesterday was this head of security, the one that found his severed fingertip.
Yeah.
He was on the stand. So I don't know.
And how long was that relationship? How long did that last?
It was not very long.
They met on the set of in 2009, and then they got divorced finally in 2016, I think.
Intense. All right, listen, we got something new for you. How would you like for us to send you to Wango Tango in Los Angeles? Well, we're talking about hotel accommodation, ground transportation, tickets, all of this stuff. I tell you what we're going to do is we'll tell you how that's going to happen next right here on Johnny's House. 7:08 on a Tuesday. A lot of sunshine today. A little breezy. 89 is the high. It is 66 right now. All right. How would you like to go to Wango Tango? And we send you. We're talking about round trip for you and a guest to Los Angeles. Hotel accommodation for 2 nights. Ground transportation from the airport to the hotel to the venue. 2 tickets to the 2022 iHeartRadio Wango Tango. And this is from iHeart Media and Entertainment Incorporated. Now, if you'd like to win this, you must be over 18. Now, we did a scavenger hunt twice, and this is where we told you where it was, and you had to figure it out. And then once, we're still a little sketchy on this one.
Yeah.
But this is a real scavenger hunt. We're going to have you go around and put these things together, and the person that has the most points will possibly win. Now, some of the things on the list, where can they see this? Because I'm going to read over it quickly. We got it up?
Yeah, if you go to xl1067.com or johnny'shouse.com, it's in the live blog there. We're going to put it on all the social media so you can have a link to it. It's really easy to find.
Okay, now here's the list, and these are worth 1 point. A photo or selfie with a Central Florida mascot, a photo on a Lake Eola Swans, dress as your favorite Wango Tango artist. This is a photo. Make your own video dance with a Wango Tango artist. Got to be 30 seconds or less. A video you listening to Johnny's House. All you got to do is say, Alexa, play Johnny's House. Have it play and record that. That's pretty simple to do. What is this one? A photo
of you on a date.
You ain't going to find that photo.
You put that on there.
Yeah, you did.
You okayed this.
The funny part would be, because you ain't going to take a picture of me on a date. I'm real undercover.
I can sell y'all one.
A picture of me on a date. Photoshops are welcome. They are accepted. Let's see how creative you can be on that one. A selfie or a photo of yourself in front of the Orlando Eye. A photo of you repping XL 1067. A photo of you at any Central Florida theme park. A photo of you and any animal. A photo of you with an orange. And for 3 points, a photo with you with any member on air at XL. Anybody on the air here, you can do that. Now, how long do they have to get this stuff together?
You ain't got long. You got till Thursday at 5 p.m. Now, you don't have to get them all.
No, get as many as you can.
Get as many as you can. Whoever has the most. And
Yep.
if there's a few people that have the same amount, we'll just throw it in the hat and
Yep.
pull it out randomly because we only got one trip.
Okay, let's see if I was doing it. Okay, the mascot, I don't know about that one. I can do the Lake Eola Swan. I can do the dance with the Wango Tango. Make a video. I can do that. Listening to the show. I can do that one. Photoshop. I'm not good at Photoshop.
These are all doable in a day.
Yeah.
If you really wanted
For
to do
real.
them all. I mean, you might have to have a hard time tracking one of us down. But
yeah.
We're always out and about.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to go to California, I mean, I'm not saying you should sit in front of our building, but I'm saying when one of us walks out.
Boom, there it is. Repping XL 1067, picture theme park. Everybody got one of those. You and any animal. So, yeah, these are you can do this.
It's all doable.
It's all doable. So, if you'd like to go to Wango Tango, then all you have to do is your chance is to do the actual scavenger hunt. Don't get hurt doing anything, because I don't see anything dangerous.
Yeah, no, we kept it pretty easy, and we made it where it wasn't like one person has an advantage over anybody else.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's simple to do, and if you can't get all of them, do the
Get
one.
them in if you
Try
can.
to find the one with us. That gives you 3 bonus.
And if you Photoshop with me out on a date, and you're going to Photoshop it, make it somebody famous. Somebody famous. We're going to do it. I mean, I love the fact that some of y'all got some Photoshop skills like Brian that are just amazing. You just have me popping up at concerts with trench coats on.
I didn't know.
Oh, whatever.
That's a legit photo, though.
That's still up in the air.
Whatever.
Whether or not you were at Britney Spears in a trench coat by yourself.
I mean, you were for sure at EDC the other year as
Oh,
well.
absolutely.
Yeah,
All them places.
looking like Andre 3000.
Absolutely. That was me.
No shirt on and baggy orange pants.
100% me. That was me. Anyway, it's going to have fun with it. Get together, you and your significant other. Again, you got to be 18 and up. Because if this was under 18, y'all would lose your mind. Because y'all kids are crazy. Y'all have all this stuff done in 2 hours. Sitting down in front of, how'd you know I lived here? My neighbor said, I need a photo. All right. But anyway, have fun with this. Go to xl1067.com and get all that information. It has to be done by Thursday.
Thursday at 5 p.m. because we got to give a name by Friday.
Oh, wow.
They need to know.
All right.
Put a little pep in your step, y'all.
We'll talk about this all morning, but hey, now it's time to do it. All right, we need to find out if you're smarter than your hood. Ray, who is our defending city? I think they've won it a couple weeks in a row.
We have
And what we'll do is ask you questions that are pretty simple.
Ocala.
Ocala. Okay. Ocala is the defending city. If you say we're smarter than Ocala, then you call us up. And these are just very simple questions. Brian, where'd you find these today, sir?
Let's see. Today is Ultimate Kids Trivia.
Ultimate Kids Trivia.
They're all very easy.
All right. Got 4 tickets to Island H2O Water Park now open for the season. And if you want to buy your season pass today, save $30. No blackout dates. You can go to islandh2owaterpark.com to purchase those. But we're going to hook you up with 4 tickets to that. If you'd like to play now, all you have to do if you're from Ocala, you text Ocala to 41067. If you want to play against them, just text the name of your city to 41067, and Chris will find 2 people, and then you'll compete. Will you be smarter than Ocala, or will they win once again? You're playing for Island H2O Water Park tickets. All right. Text the name of your cities to 41067. We come back. We'll find out who's smarter in your hood on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 723, mostly sunny with the high of 89, 67 right now. It's time to play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where we get a couple cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. And the defending city is Ocala, and the city that gets the most right today, we are going to hook you up with Island H2O water park tickets just for you. I'm going to give you 4 of those. All right, but first we must meet our contestants from the gigantic city of Ocala, and I say this every time I talk about Ocala. Never had a bad time there. Brandy, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, Brandy, where are we going to hang out with you in Ocala?
Probably the square. There's lots of restaurants and bars to hang out at.
I like it. And who's saying that they're smarter than Brian? If you can connect 1 and 4, please, from the big, gigantic city of Longwood, Florida. Alex, good morning.
Morning, Johnny.
All right, Alex, how old are you?
I'm 13 years old, about to be 14.
Your voice deeper than mine, man. Goodness. All right, Alex, we hanging out with you in Longwood. Where we going?
We're going to the park, and, some basketball and all that.
Okay. All right. Now, the way it works is we're going to ask you questions, and if you know the answer, you shout out the name of your city. Now, on the count of 3, I'm going to ask you that so we can gauge it. 1, 2, 3.
Ocala.
Okay. Ocala got to say a little louder because his voice is a little deeper. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Ocala.
Ooh, Longwood again. All right, here it is. If you get a point, if you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. That don't matter. Because last week we had somebody who was up 3-0. Came back and lost. So here we go. Are you ready? You have a quarter, a nickel, and 4 pennies. How much money do you have?
Ocala.
All right, Brandy, how much?
34 cents.
34 cents is correct. You got the point. Brown.
All right. Which character on Sesame Street lives in a trash can?
Ocala.
Longwood.
Brandy again.
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch. Alex, you there, man? You there?
Yeah.
All right. You need to get some of these right. All right, Chris, what's your next question?
All right. How many inches are in 1 foot?
Ocala.
I heard
Longwood.
All right, Alex, what's that answer?
12.
12 is correct. All right. This is the last one, and this is the way it works. Alex, if you get it right, it's a tie. If you get it wrong, you lose. Brandy, you get it right, you win. Brandy, you get it wrong, it goes to a tie. Are you ready? Here we go. Miss Ray.
All right. What is a baby kangaroo called?
Ocala.
Brandy.
Ocala.
The answer
A
is
Joey.
a Joey
Yes.
is correct. Brandy, you are the winner. Alex, you tried. That was a good try, man.
He did try.
You did.
It was close. You kept it close.
You did.
I'm proud of you.
Congratulations.
You did. What school do you attend?
I go to Altamont Christian.
All right, we tell everybody that we said good morning, and you can try again on another day, okay?
All right.
All right, thanks for playing, Alex.
Thank you.
All right, and let's see. We put them on hold. All right. Brandy, congratulations. Got yourself 4 tickets to Island H2O Water Park, now open for the season. You want to get season tickets, you can go to visit islandh2owaterpark.com. That is awesome. Brandy,
Thank you, guys.
you beat a 13-year-old. You should be proud of yourself.
I know, but I got my kids in the back. They're so excited.
Good.
All right, I'm not saying I don't believe you, but can you have your kids say hello?
Hey, can you guys say hi?
Oh, you got some kids back there.
Is that a school bus?
3 of them back there.
You got some kids back
Why don't
there.
you pick up the neighbor's kids, too?
Goodness. All right, Brandy, you hold on, okay?
All right, thank you.
I thought she was trying to win it for herself. Oh, no.
So many kids back
Oh,
there.
no, you got some kids back there. All right, listen, when we come back, we're going to talk about marriage and find out what are some painfully honest things that you did not know going into a marriage. We're going to get into that next on Johnny's House. 735, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067, Johnny's house. Sunshine today with a high of 89, 67 now. We have a scavenger hunt that is going on, and if you want to win, you got to be 18 and up. Round trip to Los Angeles. You'll be having hotel accommodations in Los Angeles, ground transportation from the airport to the hotel to the venue to the airport, and tickets to Wango Tango 2022 at iHeart. Why are you laughing?
Sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Our off-the-air conversation.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny. We are having a scavenger hunt, and we have a whole list of things that you could get 1 point with, and there's a couple with 3, and the person that gets the most, and you have until Thursday to do so. So just go to xl1067.com. This is a real scavenger hunt. We're not telling somebody to go out there and leave it at Sedano's.
Yeah, and it's someone's winning the trip. I mean, you might only have 4 things, and you might win. Who knows? And it's Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Charlie Puth, 5 Seconds of Summer. It's a big show.
Got to be 18 and up to play, though. There's a huge scavenger hunt, and it's a lot of stuff. If you go see the list, you can get it done in a day if you want to. But anyway, go ahead, and we're going to be talking about that. Thursday is the time until you have to have it all in. All right, say a woman, what was the story about this woman? She got sick?
She's getting kind of killed on social media. She is getting married, and she wants to remove the in sickness part of the vows. And she says it's because she doesn't deal with sick people very well, so she doesn't want to be obligated to take care of a sick person.
Well, this is the person you love.
Right, and I love you. Like I love you now. We good.
Wow.
So she's like, look, be mad if you want. I'm telling you up front, I would like to remove the in sickness part of the vows because I just don't deal with sick people well.
Wow.
And I don't want to, commit to taking care of somebody. And so I thought, while on the surface it does seem very like, well, damn, that's messed up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to appreciate her honesty.
Yeah, you got to have those hard conversations.
So, I mean, that's what I thought to myself. I'm like, wow. I mean, wow, I think she's kind of an itch. At the same time, at least I know going in, she has been painfully obvious and honest about what she is doing.
But if you're dating someone and in the conversation, you got to say, wow, if I ever get sick, you're going to take care of me? She goes, no.
Yeah.
Then I can't, then it should, for me, we'll never get to the marriage stage.
No.
Okay.
Because I'm willing to take care of you no matter what. But if you're looking at me, are you joking, right? No, I'm not joking. I wouldn't take care of you.
I don't know if they had the conversation leading up to this or not. I'm assuming probably at this point, if you're going to ask someone to marry you, you know enough about them to know they're not going to take care of you if you're sick, I would think.
But even if you take it out of the vows, aren't you still making it a commitment to that person in sickness and in health?
But
no. Take it out of the vows.
You got to take it out. There's no sick.
Then I've not made that commitment to you. Technically, yes, we're married. You should take care of your partner. But if I didn't commit to you.
She's saying take the in sickness and health out.
Out.
The whole
There'll
line.
be no in sickness in the vows.
It's out.
We're going to get up there and say all these things, but we're just going to say in, happiness and health.
Babe, I'm in the hospital. You going to come see me? No.
You can't get mad. At our wedding,
I just could not follow
I didn't
through.
vow to do it.
I couldn't follow through with a relationship.
I think that's one thing. I mean, if you truly love someone, you want to be there.
Yes.
You want to make them feel better. You want to make sure that everything is okay. That touches your heart because the person that you love, they're hurting and you want to be there for them. But
I agree.
She's saying, But you love me. I do love you. We have a great life.
What if I get cancer while we're together or something?
That's
or
unfortunate, but I didn't vow to take care of you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Look, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying I can appreciate her level of being painfully honest with you. And so I thought to myself, well, going into a marriage, at least you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
So, maybe that's not a bad idea from now on.
All right. So
instead of just repeating vows that you don't mean.
Yep.
Yeah.
What painfully honest thing do you wish you have known going into marriage? What painfully honest?
That I will say that's probably the high bar.
Oh,
I don't think it's going to
goodness.
get any worse than that.
Wow. For me is if it's not the right person, it hurts every bit of your core. It changes you. If this is the person you're supposed to be with, you're great.
No, but there's no way of knowing that before you got married. There's no way of knowing that.
I think some people know. I talk to people.
Well, then you did that to yourself.
Yeah,
If you
I
follow
talk to
through with a
people.
marriage.
There's a lot of people that get married that once you get the process rolling, you won't back out. There's people that say, I stood up there and knew.
Ugh.
But I did it anyway. For me, it's like, you have all these dreams of what you want it to be, but none of that is. You make it what it's going to be.
I feel like you're throwing away your life if you do that.
You don't think about that once you done paid for some shrimp.
Oh.
Ray, what is one thing just painfully honest you wish you would have known going into marriage?
that children could make or break you.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard that, but, like, children can literally make or break your relationship.
Yeah.
And I've heard so many people that said that they've gone through a divorce because after they had kids, they could not deal with each other.
Yeah. Because in some cases, men are selfish. They're like, well, where's my attention?
Yeah.
Before them things came here, I got some attention. I ain't got no attention now. That kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's like something that you obviously have to talk about too. Like that woman doesn't want to take care of you, you're sick, and I'm not willing to have kids.
Yeah.
You have to have that conversation.
Oh, yeah, you got to have that one. But nah, you're going to look at me and say, nah, I love you, but I ain't going to take care of you if you're sick. Brian, what's one painfully honest thing you wish you would have known?
Well, I wish we could have just added it to our vows. I wish I would have known going in, just because that way I would have been ready for it, of the absolute double standard that's going to apply to everything all the time. You can leave your clothes on the floor. I can't leave my clothes on the floor. You can leave your dishes in the sink. I can't leave my dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
You can make a mess. I can't make a mess.
Yeah.
I would look. We should have just put that in there.
Yeah.
Then it'd be cool. Then I would be like, all right, well, I knew I was getting into that.
Wow.
I mean, we're good. We don't. That's probably our biggest bickering thing because we don't really fight anymore.
Yeah.
We just bicker about things because we're turning into that couple. But it's usually based on that, and it's usually because I keep score.
Mm-hmm.
So when I walk around the house, I'm like, if I'd have done that, if I'd have done that, if I'd have done that, I know I'd be in trouble.
Yeah. Chris, you ever been married?
Nope.
Girlfriend?
Actually,
man, your answer about to be no because you can't be going to, I think so.
I was with her for 9.5 years. We recently broke up.
Oh, you on the mend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Third of my life.
I know.
Oh,
Man, he
boy.
said that with a crack in his
your
voice.
Yeah.
I know.
See, at least you didn't make any sort of commitment to take care of nobody.
Man, are you about to cry? Because, listen, let me see what I can find.
I'll be
on-
good.
Hold on a second. Would you like a pair of tickets to check out the Orlando? I'll hook you up with these, man. No, I get it. I'm just messing with you. 9 years is a huge investment in a relationship.
What? No, sorry.
You can ask him. We got a minute. That's up to you, right?
No, you don't have to talk about that on the radio. That's a little much.
He wants to be a radio man. Push it out there. All right, listen. I want to find out from you. What is something that what is painfully honest thing you wish you knew about going into a marriage? Painfully honest. And this is something you ain't supposed to talk about. Well, you want to say, you know what? I wish I'd have known this. We're not saying you don't love the person you're with. You're not happy with the person you're with, that you're not the happiest couple in the world. But there's something painfully honest you wish you would have known. This lady said, I'm taking out the sickness part because I ain't trying to take care of you. And if that fool still married that woman, that's on him. That's on him.
Hey, she ain't trying to trick nobody.
Nope. 407-919-1067, 919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. You can get to it on social media, and we're talking about it in the live stream. All right, for you, honestly, something painfully honest you wish you've known going into your marriage. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We want to talk to you on Johnny's House. 7:52 is the time. It's Orlando's #1 hit music station. You're listening to Johnny's House. Sun today with the high of 89, 67 right now. A woman getting married said, I want to take out the in sickness part of the vows. In sickness and in health, I want to take that whole thing out.
Yep.
Because I hate taking care of people when they're sick.
I mean, I do tell my wife all the time, if one of us has to get sick, not that I hope it's her, but I hope it's her because I'm good at taking care of people.
Yes, yes.
I mean, I am, and she doesn't love it because she's like, do it yourself.
Yeah.
But
I'm sick.
I know.
And men become big babies.
And I always tell her like, look, I don't hope you get sick, but if one of us has to get sick, I'm good at this.
I got you.
Like I am.
We want to find out what painfully honest thing do you wish you would have known going into marriage? Painful. You want to know and share it with others. Kristen, good morning.
Hello.
Hey, Kristen, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good, good. One painfully thing you wish you'd have known going into the marriage.
I wish that I would have known that he would have fallen out of love with me after I gained weight when I got pregnant with our child.
Oh, hell no.
Man, that's deep.
I mean.
Wow. Okay.
You're.
Wow. Did he tell you that?
Yeah.
He said, I don't love you no more because you gained weight?
He stopped being affectionate and he refused to be. I had to beg him for intimacy. So.
Well, I mean, children can do that to begin with, but if it was something that like he pointed out.
Yeah.
Oh, he did point it out.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Oh yeah, he definitely pointed it out. He made it very clear that that was what was keeping him from being affectionate with me.
Oh.
But see, if he would have said, "Let's put that in the vows," you'd have said, "Nah,
yeah.
I'm good."
Yeah. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, through thick and thin, I thought. So that was my sickness.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what people are saying. Hey, be brutally honest with it. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, Kristen, but thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye bye. Let's see. Yeah. Chris, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. How are you, Johnny?
I'm good, man. Something you brutally honest you wish you know before going into marriage.
Whew, good question. Good question. I think honestly it would just be finance.
Yeah.
I think ultimately we kind of look past that as in a relationship because we're in this newlywed vibe, but finances is very crucial.
Oh yeah.
Again, number one cause of divorce right now as far as couples is just finances. So just talk it out. Don't let something like this kind of overcome you.
I think in the beginning you have a light conversation. Brief.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, do we have enough money to go out to Olive Garden? That's it. That's a light conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think like the same situation with this, take out the insickness.
Yes,
like,
it is.
Look, I got no problem with taking out the richer or poorer part because look, I ain't staying if we poor. I'm just not.
Or if you're trying to get back on your feet and they're not trying.
Well, if we're poor because you making me poor, I got to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So some people vows go like, you want to be with that person? Yes. You want to be that person? Yes. I'll now pronounce you.
Like, I'll take for richer or slightly less rich, but I ain't going to take for poor.
All right, Chris.
All right. Thank you, guys. God bless.
God bless you, too. Bye-bye. Wow. Okay. And let's see. Tamika, good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Hey.
I'm fantastic. How are you guys?
Good, good. Something that you wish you'd, brutally painful you wish you knew before marriage.
In general, that it's hard, but secondly, that you have to deal with parents and their health.
Yes.
Especially if you're only child.
Yes.
So,
yep.
Literally, my mom had to live with me for about a month and a half.
Yep.
I thought she was going to have to move in, and I thought I was going to get a divorce.
Yeah. But I mean, it's certain things that you just got to understand. It's like, listen, I wanted it just to be us, but I have a parent that's ill. You got to.
Yes.
You got to.
No, I understand. I get it. But it was actually my mom on my side. So, no, I can't live with my mom ever. Like, if she gets sick, I still have to, get a shed. We'll have to give her a house in the back. We cannot live in the same house. We will all be dead. Somebody will die.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Can't live with her. Can't do it.
Okay. Well,
I can live with
Tamika,
my husband's mom maybe, but not my own. So.
Man, so your mom had to stay in the she shed in the back, but your husband mom can stay in the house.
Is there AC in the shed?
Literally.
Yeah, can we get a window unit?
Oh, yeah,
something?
of course. Yes. Oh yeah, we're gonna build it all out. It's gonna have a whole kitchen and everything.
Okay.
That's
nice.
Whole apartment.
I'm picturing
Yeah,
dog
I'm
kennel.
not just gonna like throw her in the back, like throw in the dog kennel, give her some water sometimes or something.
Like with a trough
No,
and
I
stuff.
can't treat her like that.
I understand it's your
I
mama,
still
man.
love her. I just can't live with her. I
Okay.
love her to death. I just cannot live with her.
I can't be looking out the backyard and see the she shed and knowing my mama back in there.
I'll watch her drink her coffee on the
Oh,
porch. I will watch her.
All right, Tamika. Thank you for sharing.
Of course, you guys have a great day.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
She said somebody will die. I'm
Yes.
like, oh my God.
Man, that must have been bad. Be anything over there?
Let's see. XMO powered by attorney Dan
Goodness.
Newland in a wreck. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. Someone said, I wished in the vows. They just told you death do you part. It really means just until it gets hard and stuff.
I mean, for most people nowadays, that's
The devil do you part me. You know I can't take this no more. I'm out.
nobody wants to put in effort anymore.
Just till it gets hard and stuff.
Yeah,
and
and then I'm gone. All right. Ray, celebrity news. What's up?
Let's talk about body cam footage between Alec Baldwin and DaBaby. Two different
Really?
ones.
All right. Coming up, Johnny's house.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Entertainment news is brought to you by Ideal Image Med Spa. Stubborn belly fat, try cool sculpting with Ideal Image. Dial pound 250 and say the keywords Radio Ray. So they have released the body cam video from the Santa Fe investigation for the movie Rust. Obviously, this is the movie that Alec Baldwin was working on, and he was telling the, Santa Fe investigators, listen, when I shot the gun away from the cameraman, I never aimed the gun at the camera. I turned and I went like this, and you could see him describing to the investigators everything the way that he shot. There was no recoil. There was no he's sitting there describing everything. Also, on top of that body cam footage of him getting interviewed, there's also footage of everybody else, key witnesses that were there on the scene. Later in the sheriff's office, other people talking to them, but they released a lot of files, including those footages and camera.
I saw it this morning. You see the paramedics; they're working really hard on her.
Yeah, they're trying. They tried their hardest to save her. And Alec Baldwin tells them in the interview, Hannah is the one that handed me the gun. And then they do have body cam footage of them talking to Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, which is the armorer that was on set. And she basically was like, I just ruined my life. She said in the video, I just messed up.
Yeah, you're not going to ever work again.
No. So, the first responders, they were desperately treating her. You
they
could
were.
see it in the video.
Yeah.
You could see how, rattled Alec Baldwin was, too. He was, asking for a cigarette, asking about her conditions. He didn't know
that
what
just shows
to do.
you a lot about the news cycle. I mean, that's a major event that changed everybody on the set. It changed their lives forever. It's gone now. Nobody talking about it.
Now, we spent more time on Johnny Depp.
I know.
Yeah.
Now, there's other footage that has come out about DaBaby. Do you remember when he shot and killed a 19-year-old in Charlotte?
Yeah, that was long. He rapped about that.
It was in a grocery store or something like that, right?
Walmart.
Yeah.
So he was claiming, and still to this day claims, that he shot and killed the 19-year-old out of self-defense. Well, now there is footage that is basically showing DaBaby appeared to be the aggressor in the incident. Which occurred in the Walmart in Charlotte. So the video shows in Charlotte, he was lunging towards one of the dude's friends who claimed that he was trying to start a fight with them, and he seemed annoyed that those two kids in the Walmart recognized him.
Okay.
So when they talked to his friend, not the friend that passed away, when they talked to his friend, they were saying, listen, we were told that he was at Walmart, and we were trying to see if it was him. They were trying to look over and see if it was, in fact, DaBaby. And DaBaby thought that he was they were stressing him out or whatever. And he said, listen,
wow.
He shot him. He thought that they were, approaching him in a certain way.
He shot a fan?
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what they're saying. So they claim that the police that were involved kind of swept it under the rug because the victim that passed away, they're saying obviously this is stressing them out. Every time they turn on the radio, they hear a DaBaby song or they see DaBaby is still, living his best life.
Yeah.
And so they said that they can't even listen to the radio without thinking about their son. But he was never really charged for death. He was charged with a misdemeanor for carrying a concealed weapon without a permit.
Wow.
Yeah. So now that footage is out, which I mean,
he shot somebody recently.
I know.
Yeah.
In his house. Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know, but I feel like they would have looked at this footage before because this was years ago. This was in 2018.
Yeah, you would think because in a store like that, everything's recorded.
Yeah, they said they spotted DaBaby and they looked over to make sure it was DaBaby to see if it was actually him, and that is when they pulled the gun, or he pulled the gun on them.
That's crazy.
Right?
That is insane. Wow.
So I don't know.
All right. Listen, we come back. We announced a scavenger hunt, so you can go to Wango Tango in Los Angeles. If you haven't heard about it, we'll fill you in next on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 8:08 is the time. It's going to be a lot of sunshine today. Close to 90 is the high, 67 right now. We announced it earlier today. We are doing a scavenger hunt, not the one where we leave something, y'all got to find it. This is an actual scavenger hunt where you have to find things. And the grand prize is round-trip airfare to Los Angeles, hotel accommodation, ground transportation, tickets for 2 to 2022 iHeart's Wango Tango in Carson, California. We are going to hook you up with some tickets to Wango Tango. But you got to go on a scavenger hunt. And if you go to xl1067.com, it'll tell you some of the things we're looking for. And each one gets a point. Some gets 3 points. The selfie of a Central Florida mascot, photo of Lake Eola Swans, dress as your favorite Wango Tango character, make your own dance video, a Photoshop of Johnny on a date. Photoshop that thing because you ain't going to get a real one. Selfies with yourself in front of the Orlando Eye. And the list goes on. And the person, if you can't get them all, get as many as you can because once it gets the most points.
Get as many as you can. They're all you submit it through email, so you ain't got to come down here unless you're trying to find a photo of one of us or something.
I mean, I remember we did one before, and we had to check people in. It took like a couple hours.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to avoid.
Yeah,
a way to do that. So now you just submit it all online. We'll check the scorecard. We'll tally up the scores, and if you get the most, you win. But if a few people have it, then it'll be random. But I mean, I would already be doing this if it were me.
And we got to have a winner by Thursday by 5 p.m. So you got to be 18 and up. You got to be 18 and up to win this thing. So
I'm going to Walmart today, so if y'all want to get a picture.
You got to tell them what time and which one.
Nope. Figure it out.
You got a softball game tomorrow night?
I do.
Well, see, that's a good place.
I do.
Yeah. Is it a late game or early game?
It is an
early game.
Johnny said, y'all come to his house. It's fine.
Yeah, if you can get in. You ain't getting in.
Just tell him at the gate. Johnny Magic's expecting me.
And they'll say, there's no Johnny Magic lives here. They'll tell you that in a heartbeat.
Johnny Magic's I'm looking for the Magic Manor. Where's that at?
Like, you might go straight down. That's where the manor's at. Now, Johnny's house is over here. You want the manners? Keep straight down that street. You ain't getting in. But anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. Get it together, and tomorrow we'll find out, some of the things that you're hard to find, and we'll see if we can help you with those things. But you got to get started first with that one, okay? It's time for Side Takers. That's where you listen and you decide the outcome. We have on hold a couple right now. We have Jerry and Joyce. They're on hold, and I guess they're trying to find out what they should do for Mother's Day or who should they visit. And it's a situation that they have in their household, and they decided to give it to us to try to figure it out for them. The way it works is we'll talk to them. They'll give their side of the story. We don't want you to solve it. All you got to do is tell us who you side with on Side Takers. Last week, one comment, blew it.
Yep.
Blew it out of the water. And I had never seen anything like that. And if you haven't heard it, make sure you listen to last week's podcast. But one comment, he was done. It was nothing he could do to try to wheel it back in. It was done. So you listen to their story, whoever you side with, that's what we'll go with. Side Takers, we'll talk to Jerry and Joyce. We'll talk to them next on Johnny's House. 8:21 and Johnny's house. Sunshine, 89 is a high, 67 right now. It is time for Side Takers, and this is the most important part because you have to listen to the stories. And then once you listen, form your own opinion on who you side with, and then we'll get everybody to call in and let us know, and we'll let them know, and then they decide what they want to do at the end. But the first thing we must do is speak to them first because that way you can hear their stories. Like I said, if you listened last week, woo, let's see here. Chris, do me a favor, type those names back up there for me. They're not there. Let's see. XL, good morning. Hello? Hello? Hold on. Which one is
Hello.
One? There you go. Hi, Joyce. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good,
How
good.
are you?
Good. And Brian, connect that one to the next one. And Jerry, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good, good. All right, let's start with you, Joyce. Tell everybody what's going on with Side Takers.
Okay, so Jerry and we've been together for a while. We've been married for about 2 years now. And we just had a baby together 4 months ago. And so neither my mom nor his mom had seen the baby yet because, my mom lives in Kansas and Jerry's mom lives in Michigan.
Okay.
So, so I really want, since this is our first Mother's Day, my first Mother's Day as a new mom, and then, it would be my mother's first Mother's Day as a grandma.
Okay.
Yeah, I would really like to go to Kansas.
Okay, take the baby there.
To take our baby to Kansas to see my mother and father, because also, by the way, my father right now is unfortunately really sick. He's actually in the hospital right now.
Okay.
And my mom is really upsetting to my mom. She's super worried. And she's been there with him at the hospital almost every day since he's been there, since he's been admitted into the hospital.
So you say you think it'll cheer him up if you go there for Mother's Day and he sees the baby for the first time and your mom sees the baby too.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it would be really great to bring the baby there for both of my parents to see him.
Okay. Jerry. So what's the problem with that?
Yeah. So my mom lives in Michigan. And she's a really, really hard worker, and she finally has been she's been asking for this relocation to China for 3 years. It's a 3-year temporary relocation, and she finally got it. She's going to go to China for 3 years, and so she hasn't seen the baby yet because she's been at work. We haven't made the trip out there yet.
Yeah.
But she's leaving for China 3 days after Mother's Day.
Oh.
So, if we don't go to Michigan for Mother's Day this year, she's not going to see our kid for 3 more years.
Ooh.
Until she gets back from China.
Wow.
So
So your thing is, this is Mother's Day. Your mother's leaving. You need to take the kid up there and say, "Mom, here's your new." Is this your mom's first grandchild?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep.
So she's gonna say,
it's
"Hey."
Also, her first Mother's Day as a grandma.
Oh.
That's what she said. I'm just kidding. No.
So your thing is, hey, my mom's leaving. She's not gonna be here, and she needs to see the baby because if she don't see him now, our child's gonna be 3 years old before he sees his grandmother in person. I mean, you can see each other through Zoom and Skype, and FaceTime and all that stuff. And Joyce, your thing is, my dad's not feeling well. My mom's been in the hospital, and if you take the baby, you think it could cheer them all up?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm really worried about both of my parents. Well, obviously because my dad is sick and just not in a great condition right now. And my mom, I'm worried about her, how she is mentally and emotionally right now because of that.
Yeah. Are you okay? You sound like you're about to break down.
I mean, it's really upsetting to me. Yeah. And, Jerry is unfortunately not seeing why this is upsetting to me and my perspective on this.
But I also have a perspective. And, my mom, it's so important for our kid to have a relationship with their grandparents. And if they don't meet my mom,
for years,
they're not going to know my mom for so many years.
It's a newborn.
Okay.
Well, they can always Zoom and see each other that way.
I just feel like no matter what you say, Jerry, Joyce can say the same thing. You guys are kind of both in the same situation, but Joyce has the health factor that is kind of questionable.
And wow. Okay. All right. Brian, if you can't put them on hold,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, each side can make the same argument.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now Jerry could say, well, you can go the week after Mother's Day.
Right. His is on a time crunch.
But also, what about her dad's health? Is that not on a time crunch? Maybe.
Well,
Who knows?
Hey, we all on the clock, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But
you don't know his health situation. He's in the hospital.
Okay, well, I'm going to go on the limb and say it's probably a couple of days. He's going to be okay.
I would hope. I don't know.
Look, I don't know that we don't know that we ain't gonna be okay for the next 3 hours. I might be gone. You don't know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make my decisions right now based on that.
YOLO.
All right. This is a good one. All right, you got Joyce and Jerry. Jerry's mom is moving away for 3 years. She asked for the assignment, and they gave it to her. She's gone. He wants to take their only child to see her because on Mother's Day, because the Tuesday after that, she's out of here for 3 years. Joyce said, listen, I want to take it's my first Mother's Day, my mom's first Mother's Day. As a grandmother, my dad is in bad health. My mom's been in the hospital every day. She said she wants to bring the child there so she can surprise them and hopefully, make her dad feel better and mom feel better for that day. Well, they want to know who you decide with. If you side with Jerry, then they're going up to Michigan for Mother's Day. You side with Joyce, they are going to Kansas with the baby for Mother's Day. Who do you side with? 407-919-1067-877. 919-1067. You can vote on the XL Mobile, which is 41067. You can vote on social media, get into the discussion there, and they're talking about it in the live stream right now. This is Side Takers, not asking you to solve it, but who do you side with? You side with Jerry, the baby goes to Michigan. You side with Joyce, the baby goes to Kansas. Where is the child going for Mother's Day? We'll find out what you're thinking next on Johnny's House. 8:37. It is Johnny's house. Sunshine today. Close to 90 is our high. It is 68 right now. You got side takers. Got a couple, Jerry and Joyce. Been married for a couple years. Got a newborn that's 4 months old. Let's see. Jerry's family mom lives in Michigan. Joyce is in Kansas. Jerry's mom is getting ready to be relocated to China for about 3 years. It's a temporary assignment. She's asked for it, and she leaves. Jerry said, listen, let's take the baby up to see my mom because she won't see the baby again until the baby is 3 years old. Joyce said, no, I want to go to Kansas. That's where my family's from. It's my first Mother's Day, my mom's first grandmother, Mother's Day as a grandmother, and my dad is in bad health. He's been in the hospital, and my mom's been there every day. She feels as though if I take the baby with me to the hospital, maybe it'll cheer mom up and it'll be a very special Mother's Day. Jerry's like, well, listen, my mom's leaving on Tuesday. She won't see the baby. Joyce's like, listen, we need to go see my mom and dad. They need to see the baby. So who do you side with on Side Takers? Jennifer, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good. Who you side with?
It's really difficult, but I'm going to say Joyce.
Okay, and explain why.
All right, so I know Brian says nobody's promised tomorrow, and I get that. However, her dad is in fact sick. He's in the hospital. I think it's important for the mom, even for the dad, because if he does take a turn for the worse, Joyce is going to feel horrible. And she's going to ultimately possibly resent her husband for not going to, it was Kansas, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe she'll end up resenting him for not going to Kansas, if that's the route they choose, which, that's not okay, but I do maybe have a solution. It's hard. Both of them are new grandparents,
Yeah.
the first baby born. I get it.
Yeah.
What if, is it a possibility for them to fly out Jerry's family to Kansas where they can all spend Mother's Day together?
Okay. I think somebody else put that.
Like, is that an option?
I don't know.
And then, it'll be a special Mother's Day for everybody. It pleases everybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with Side Takers, we just wait, hit a side. We just threw it out there. Maybe they'll listen. I don't know. But you're siding with Joyce.
Yep, I side with Joyce.
All right, we'll put you down for that. All right. Thank you, Jennifer. Bye.
Thanks. Have a good day, guys.
Bye-bye. Sabrina, good morning.
Good morning.
Who do you side with on Side Takers?
I side with Joyce, and my answer is similar to Jennifer's, is that, I understand that his mom is going to China for 3 years, and it makes sense. More than likely for both sides of grandparents, the baby's not going to remember either of them anyways. So, but by the time he actually starts making memories, his mom's going to be back, and I feel like, yes, she should be able to fly out to Kansas because, and take into consideration that, Joyce is feeling this way, and the last thing that, Jerry wants his wife to do is slip into a postpartum depression because now it's the emotions from the baby, the emotions with her dad, her mom, and I feel like it's going to affect Joyce more, and Jerry should really take into consideration how she feels and just surprise his mom and bring her out to Kansas.
Okay. All right. Well, that might be an option. All right. We'll put you down for Joyce.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. And let's see. Kristen, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Side Takers, who you side with?
Joyce.
All right.
For sure.
Explain.
For one, it's her first Mother's Day. It should be her choice. They're celebrating her being a brand new mom. She needs to celebrate with her mom, especially during this hard time with her dad in the hospital. Not that, Jerry has a big part in this as well, but it is Joyce's turn. It's her. It's her time.
It's her Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day is celebrating her for being a mom.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
She needs to do what she wants to do. And going to China. Is it a possibility that the Jerry's mom comes down and visits before she leaves, or she comes back and visits within the 3 years, or they go there, vice versa? But it definitely should be Joyce.
All right, we'll put you down for that one. Ray, what are they saying? What are they saying on social?
Michelle said, I'm with Joyce. The dad is sick. If Jerry's mom wants to meet her grandchild, she can make the effort to come and see him. She's making the choice to leave for 3 years. Joyce's dad did not make the choice to be ill.
Well, y'all raw, man. Goodness.
Somebody said Joyce only because her dad is sick, and you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Trying to find a Jerry.
Wow.
Yeah, and then other people are saying, would it be possible to spend the whole Mother's Day together?
B, what they saying, man?
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland in a rec need a check. Call Dan Newland. It's about 50-50. None of the Jerrys have an explanation, though.
Did you say Jerry?
I had to say Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah,
That's
but
their
I mean,
opinion.
the sickness is a big deal.
Mhm.
That's like they think that's kind of the sticking point.
All right, we got Jerry and Joyce. They're on hold right now. Mother's Day is coming up. Jerry wants to go to Michigan to see his mom, who's about to go away for 3 years, and she's never met her grandchild. Joyce wants to go to Kansas to see her mom. It's her first Mother's Day, her mom's first Mother's Day as a grandmother, and her dad is ill, and she feels like that the baby could cheer everybody up. Who do you side with? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile, you can cast a vote there, social media, and the live stream. When we come back, we'll find out who you decided on Side Takers right here on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 852. 89 is our high, 68 right now, and a lot of sunshine. All right, got to find a winner for side takers. Got Joyce and Jerry, been married about 2 years, got a 4-month-old baby. Let's see, Jerry's mom lives in Michigan. Joyce is in Kansas. Jerry's mom's about to go away for 3 years on an assignment in China from work that she wanted to. Jerry said, let's go up to Michigan and see my mom because she hasn't seen the baby at all, and she won't see the baby again until after 3 years. Joyce said, no, we need to go to Kansas. It's my first Mother's Day and my mom's first grandmother on Mother's Day, and also my dad isn't doing well. He's in bad health. Mom's been at the hospital every day, saying bringing the baby there could possibly cheer her dad up and make it special. All right, who do you side with? Well, from up and down the halls, from the house phones through social media and the live stream, you sided with Joyce. But Jerry, how you feel?
I mean, I understand that he's sick, but we could always go see her parents. My mom's leaving so shortly after Mother's Day. I mean, I guess we'll just have to, get on FaceTime so she can see the baby and our baby can have a relationship with my mom.
Wow. Joyce, how you feel about that? It was close, but they sided with you. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy about this. I'm glad that the listeners, they agreed with me, and they at least saw my perspective, unfortunately, unlike Jerry. So, yeah, I am super happy to be going to see my mom and dad in Kansas for this Mother's Day.
Yeah, I think it was an emotional aspect. I mean, when you got really emotional, I think people decided, at this point, she's hurting right now. She's had a baby. She needs to be with her mom and her dad. I think people started feeling that way.
Mm-hmm. I think there might be some listeners who might possibly be new moms themselves, and as we all know, being a new mom, it's pretty, hectic and stressful on its own,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ray, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, Jerry, I wouldn't worry about the relationship being damaged because it is a newborn, and he's probably not going to remember much.
Right, you're right, but it's important when our kid looks back on his childhood, there's going to be no photos of them together, but I guess we'll start that when she gets back.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
well, this is a tough one, and they sided with that, and I hope it all works out. Maybe you can find some type of someone even suggested maybe you could fly your mom, even though she's leaving, fly her to Kansas so they can all see the baby, at the same time. But again, we didn't ask them to solve it. We just asked them who they sided with, and they sided with Joyce. So hope it all works out for you guys, and happy early Mother's Day for you, Joyce, okay?
Thank you.
And I hope everything works out for your father.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. Does anybody win in this? Goodness. All right. Let's move on. Ray, what are you working on in celebrity news?
Kylie Jenner testified in court yesterday talking about Blac Chyna being crazy.
I heard some of this. If you haven't, we're going to tell you about it right here on Johnny's House.
XL 1067 has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Spring. That's spring. Enter it now. XL1067.com.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
I'm kind of upset that this is not being televised. The whole China versus Kardashian trial.
You think it would have been if
I don't know, because I feel like the Kardashians obviously would have a lot of say saying, like, don't put this on TV.
Yeah,
you know?
probably.
And they would have to respect it.
Yeah, but they can't force the court. The court decides, I think.
Isn't that crazy? So, but Kylie Jenner testified yesterday. Before it was Kris, now it's Kylie. And Kylie was talking about Tyga. You know, Tyga and Black China have a child together. And so Kylie was saying that Tyga once showed her a 6-inch long scar on his arm that he claims is a knife wound from Black China.
Damn!
Straight up a knife wound from Black China. So I guess what she was saying is that Tyga told her that Black China abused drugs and alcohol, which was the reasoning behind the knife attack.
Okay.
So, I mean, the thing is that she feels like right now, Kylie Jenner, that it feels like her duty right now to express her concerns because ultimately, you know, she thought that Black China was going to kill Rob Kardashian. That's like the ongoing thing.
Okay.
That they thought that Black China was literally going to kill Rob Kardashian at one point.
But my thing is, Black China's suing, saying that they sabotaged
The
their
show.
But I guess they're trying to paint the picture. If the show would have gone on, she, with her anger and rage,
She did it to herself.
Yeah, she could have hurt him.
Yeah. So
Okay.
China is currently suing Kris Jenner and the daughters, Khloe, Kim, and Kylie, for defamation and breach of contract because they were under contract for that whole series. But I mean, I don't know. She's still admitting that everything that happened was mostly in like a playful form, and she was joking.
I wasn't even trying to kill you.
Yeah, she said, I would never shoot Rob, and she said that in court. So, I mean, as of right now, all the sisters and the mom is just trying to say that, listen, these are some instances where we've seen her leave the house and throwing furniture at Rob when he was trying to leave.
Yeah.
And even Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's boyfriend, it was like, listen, I had to break them up at one point because I thought that Black China was going to hurt him.
But at any point, did he say that he ever tried to defend himself, or he was just?
I haven't heard that.
So okay, like the Johnny Depp thing, they abused each other.
Yes.
But this seems more of a one-sided. She was abusing him.
Yeah, I haven't really heard her any
Anything
accusations of her saying, "Oh, well, we were fighting each other, or he hit me back, or anything like that."
It all seemed pretty one-sided from everything we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, it's so crazy. Now Britney Spears is going on a little social media hiatus. I feel like she's been doing this every now and then.
Posted something crazy yesterday.
Yeah.
Is it her naked dancing around? I didn't see it, but I hear it.
She said that she was posting like a ton of different things before her hiatus, but she did something about like dancing in dresses, and then I saw something else where it was like
she picked up something. I don't even know what it was, and she started acting like she was humping it. I'm not sure what
it was like. One of those awards. I don't know if it was like a Grammy or an Oscar or something, but she was like.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Thrusting it.
Did we figure out if she was
pregnant or not?
Yeah.
Well, I saw Glamour magazine posted another article this morning saying Britney Spears is pregnant. This is what we should expect.
She didn't look it in the videos, some of them, but those were dumped, so they could have been old videos. So you don't know.
Yeah.
Also, Mr. Joe Exotic, he's got a new lover in his life.
Joe Exotic in jail.
Yes, he is. So it looks like, yes, he is behind bars, but he's got a fiance behind bars now. And he said his love is as deep as Edward's was for Bella.
You mean a cellmate?
I guess so. I don't know. So from what they're saying is that they've been writing each other back and forth. So I don't know if this dude is in prison as well, or if he's writing Joe Exotic in prison. So, but he's detailing his relationship as an eye-opening letter that was sent to his prison cell. And he said that he was announcing that he is a groom-to-be with a man named John Graham.
Well, John
so he's head over heels for him.
If you didn't know you had a man, you got one now.
Yeah, so I guess he's an old soul, about 400 years old. He's a witch and practices witchcraft.
Well, all right then.
This is according to Joe.
Wow.
Yeah, so he describes John as someone who isn't seeking the limelight. He just loves Joe for him.
He's 400 years old.
Yep.
Hey,
just
listen.
giving you a little update on our boy.
I've never been behind bars, but you got to do what you have to do to get through the time, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess so. Also, we talked about it a little earlier about the Johnny Depp case and how the judge had to actually tell them to quiet down because they were laughing at his jokes. So I feel like this moving forward that it's going to change the situation of like the people that are in the courtroom because a lot of people are there as fans and spectators, but they had to tell her.
I don't see any more laughter. I don't think Amber Heard's going to say anything that makes people laugh.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But did you see Howard Stern was like slamming Johnny Depp?
No.
Yeah, he basically was calling Johnny Depp a narcissist and saying that he was overacting on the stand. Yeah.
But he's just in there, he's monotone.
I know.
I didn't do this.
Imagine Howard Stern calling somebody a narcissist.
I know. That's why I was like, okay.
Maybe he said take one to know one or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Wow. All right, let's find out what is trending in the world today. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. .907 Orlando's #1 hit music station. Sunshine and 89 is our high. It is 70. B, what is trending, man?
Today's National Pretzel Day.
All right.
I do love me some pretzels, man.
Well, I ain't never really. Pretzels are okay.
Oh my gosh.
Pretzel and beer cheese.
Yeah, because they all every time I think of pretzels, I think of mustard.
No, so I go to Auntie Anne's and I get the pretzel nuggets and with the cheese sauce. I get 2 cheese sauces because one ain't enough. But there's never an Auntie Anne's on my way home. You have to stop at the mall.
Hey, okay.
And then I would go sometimes to Mall Millennia, fancy mall. Don't even got pretzels.
Do they have any NEM freestanding stores? Or are they just all mall?
There's one in Old Town.
Oh, really? Okay.
In Kissimmee.
Okay.
And that's the only one I know of. I've always wanted to open an Auntie Anne's, like a freestanding one, because I always thought it would do very well. But I ain't got that
Like
kind
if there's
of money.
one in Waterford randomly, like, oh my gosh.
I know. I just don't have that kind of cash.
Go to Brian's like, hey, y'all got any pretzels? Brian's like, no.
But if anybody
Sold
wants to
out.
front the money, I'll help you run the Auntie Anne's wherever you want to open it. Anyway, it's also Autobahn Day. I don't know, something about birds and animals and whatnot. And it's Richter Scale Day.
Richter Scale has a day.
How they measure earthquakes.
They have their own day.
Yes. This is trending on Twitter, which is pretty cool, but at the same time, it's getting trashed. So Sony announced they have a new Spider-Man spinoff, and I'm going to butcher the way it's pronounced, so I apologize ahead of time. It's El Muerto. It's based on a wrestler.
Okay.
That's of, I guess, Latin descent. And so everyone was very excited. But then they found out that they cast Bad Bunny to play it. And
Really?
Bad Bunny, while he is of Latin descent, he is Puerto Rican, they said.
Okay.
So, but if you know the backstory of El Muerto, he is from Mexican descent.
Okay.
So they're
you're
like-
saying, why couldn't you get a Mexican actor
Right.
to do it? Yeah.
We get it. Bad
Yeah.
Bunny's very popular,
Yeah.
so he sold a lot of records. So, you put his name on it because you want to sell movie
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah.
But couldn't we find somebody that would actually fit more than just saying, oh, yeah, all Latinos are Bad Bunny? So, I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, Sony's catching a lot of heat for it.
You know, them executives at Sony's like, well, he's Puerto Rican and they're so-and-so. That's all the same, right?
That's what they're saying.
That's all
Like,
the same, right?
Great, another movie where they
Mexican, all the
hire
same.
a Caribbean Latin actor to play a character of Mexican background. They said, oh, yeah, that's cool. All Latin Americans love reggaeton. So,
Oh my god.
yeah, so Twitter is killing them. There's over 4,000 tweets
Oh, I bet there are.
in response to
I
it.
bet there are.
Yeah, so it's a cool concept, but you can't please everybody all the time. So
That's funny.
McDonald's jumped on Twitter and they asked fans to suggest old menu items that they should bring back. McPizza was like the biggest trending one, and I don't even remember that.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I do remember the wings.
Yeah, so they said in the 80s and 90s they had the McPizza, but not in every location.
Wow.
I don't remember it ever, and I had birthday parties at McDonald's when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I don't remember that. All day breakfast came back as one of the big ones.
They had this. It was like a super Big Mac. It was here. It was only in Orlando for a period of time. It was like a super Big Mac. This thing was huge, but they took that off the menu.
The McDLT. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
But
yeah. Was that the hot side?
Yeah, they had the hot side and the cold side.
Yep.
So they would make your burger in a styrofoam thing that had two compartments, and all the cold items would be on one side, and all the hot items would be on the other side, so they wouldn't get wilted. And then you
Yep.
put it together, and it's
They
super
kept the
fresh
hot
and
side
crispy.
hot and the cold side cold.
So that was the McDLT.
Bring back the dollar menu.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening, dog.
Yeah.
They said, have you ever heard of McInflation? Another one that I never heard of is the McLobster, but they said that's in New England stores a lot of times. It's kind of like the McRib for the South,
McLobster.
but it's with like a lobster roll.
Be a hard pass.
Type situation. I'd give it a whirl.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't see why not. And Krispy Kreme, they partnered with Cinnamon Toast Crunch to create a cinnamon milk glazed donut.
You know me, I'm a purist.
That would be delicious.
I don't need all them fancy flavors.
See, I don't want a cereal donut, but it's a regular donut.
Yeah,
but the
with the
glaze
glaze.
is cinnamon milk flavored.
No.
I'm down with that all day long.
I'd be good with that.
I'm a purist. It is what it is. All right, listen, we come back. Is there a place that you are a regular? It could be a restaurant. It could be a bar. It could be any place. As soon as you walk in, they know who you are. Getting into that next on Johnny's House. What's up, live streamers? We're checking in with y'all. Anybody new to the live stream? We want to say good morning, find out what you guys are talking about, what are you into. You know how it works. Say good morning so you know you can hear us. Let's see what's going on. You guys going to do the scavenger hunt?
And y'all are killing me with this scavenger hunt thing, y'all. It ain't that complicated. All this stuff is right there on the website.
So what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Hello, Melissa. Hello. Good morning, Richard. Liza, Maria, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, this is our time with you guys. You got any questions for us? These are things that you probably won't hear on the air. You got any questions about the scavenger hunt? Let us know. Let us know. Kevin, good morning. Hotel factor, bacon. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to Photoshop Johnny on a date just to Photoshop it.
Wow.
What's up, Brian, the truck driver? Good morning. Do you get more points if you take more pictures?
No, damn it. Do y'all not read? Woo! Y'all like my 17-year-old kid.
Goodness. Melissa's like, what scavenger hunt? Let's see. Just hanging out. How you feeling, man? How's that injury? Please make that laugh a sound bite. I don't even know where that laugh come from, so I can't do it again.
Fake ass.
It was fake. I love the fact that you guys chose Ray to say in the commercial to watch the stream because you hear something you shouldn't.
I'm always mad at y'all because y'all always act ridiculous.
Brian always mad at us.
Do this, do that. You should do this. You should do that. You can do this. You can do that. Just read.
Jones, I can read. It doesn't say anything about not winning previous contests. Yeah, 30 days.
That is in the rules of all the contests.
Radio,
but I told you I looked into that, and I got it cleared because this is a national contest. Son of a bitch.
Damn.
Jeez, Brian.
What, can I get a picture with y'all? Well, you go to Ray's softball game.
I'm going to Walmart today.
You make this. I'm not trying to do any of these contests. Like
a Snickers wouldn't make y'all any less annoying.
You're not you when you're hungry.
I'm me all the time. That's the problem.
Sure.
So Brian, you happy with your lawyer?
Oh yeah, get that money. Oh my God, it's gonna be 90 today.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be nice and warm today. I gotta get a battery for my car. It's giving me the warning twice.
Yeah, it's just gonna stop.
I know. I gotta get done.
I hope you got some cables.
I got cables, but I know I might just leave here and go get it done. I should do it.
Expensive.
I know everything is freaking expensive. Here's my thing: if you had the batteries in stock, and the price, I mean, you paid the old price for them. Why I got to pay the new price?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll give you money back if you bring your
Really?
own, keep your old battery. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go to Batteries Plus. They'll change it for you.
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna do that. I know there's one over in off of 50. Oh, I'm telling y'all. Next thing y'all know, you're about there trying to take a photo. Yeah, I'm gonna go do it. Yeah, I'm gonna get that done. Wait a minute, there might be one here in Altamont. It's like Batteries and Light Plus.
I think there is one in Altamont.
Yeah.
It used to be over by Best Buy.
Don't procrastinate. I'm not. This morning I was getting gas, and it went click, click, like, look, and gave your ass a warning. You better go get it. Brian, what do you like to do for fun?
Talk to you guys.
Take a selfie when Johnny's broke down on the side of the road. LOL. Ain't nothing, hey, I don't care who you are. Ain't nothing it's funny about being broke down on the side of the road.
And then don't give him a ride.
Yeah. Here's that guy. Go to Batteries Plus and get a selfie with Johnny. Yeah, I'm going to go to Batteries Plus. I'll tell you that now.
If he breaks down the side of the road, he ain't gonna get out of the car. He's just
I'm
gonna
not.
call AAA and
Damn
sit in
right.
Oh, yeah.
Boost me. Back the truck up. Boost it.
So.
Too hot to be getting out of cars.
Oh, my gosh.
You got a picture of me with my knee brace on. Jordan, I'm starting to worry about you. Chris, you got some admirers in the stream, bruh. Now that they know you're single.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh, baby DJ, yeah. I did have it on then. All right, yeah, we got to go back on the air.
Yeah, it don't say nothing about the age of the photo. Like, if you took a photo already with one of us, you'd be okay to use that. It doesn't say that on there. The only thing it specifies is Photoshop is only on the date one. So, just saying.
And Trisha, no, I did not, by the way.
No, my son is 100% Hispanic. He's half Cuban and half Dominican.
What's your half?
My half is the one that pays for it.
he's half two other things. You pay for the whole thing.
Yes, exactly. No, he's 100% Hispanic.
All right, we got to go.
I wish I could explain it, but we got to go now.
Oh, look at that. We're out of time.
$921, Johnny's house. 89 is our high, close to 90. It is 71 right now. A lot of sunshine. Kicked it off early today, the scavenger hunt. This is big. You want to go to California. You want to go to Los Angeles and check out Wango Tango. Well, we want to send you hotel accommodation, ground transportation, tickets to the show, but you have to go and on the scavenger hunt. Now, this is not one where we put something down and y'all got to find it. This is a lot of items that you can go around and find yourself. Most of them are safe, and then find as many as you can, and each one has a point value. Go to xl1067.com and get those items and start shopping. Have fun with it. You got to be 18 and older to do it, and the person that has the most. Now, a lot of people have the same number, then we'll just put all those names in and pick one out.
Yeah, it's all video and photo, so all you have to do is do it and send it in the email.
Yeah, and a lot of you on the live stream just asking just crazy questions.
Everything you need to know is there.
Everything.
I promise you.
Everything you need to know. I want to find out if you're a regular somewhere. It could be a restaurant, it could be a bar, it could be a place that anywhere you walk in, they know who you are and pretty much know what you like. I went to Wally's over the weekend, and you could tell that there were people that were regulars, that they were there. Because I went during the earlier part of the day before it turned into it's like Wally's has like phases. You know, you got the day part. They're open now. They open at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Yep.
7 a.m. So you got the people that's getting off work, and then you got people who just want to hang out at the bar, and then it gets at night is people that just want to go by and have a drink. But people coming in, and they're saying, now I used to be a regular in some places downtown, but since I moved out of downtown, I don't have a regular place that I go to often. And because downtown, I used to walk to these places every, when I wanted to get down there, I will go get a drink here or there. But now that I drive, I don't do that that often more than I live in the suburbs. Brian, you got a place that you're?
Well, we started to bounce around to more than one place. We started going to just the same dive bar every Friday.
Yeah.
It was Tony's over in Winter Garden. But then we started to bounce around to more than one. So now we have a few different ones.
But when you walk in, they're like, hey, Brian, what's up? What's going on?
Or they at least know the face and the drink that goes with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they know the name or not, but.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Ray?
Well, there's a Nuno's Cafe in our neighborhood, and like as soon as we walk in there, like Nuno knows our family and all that stuff. So yeah, we love that place over there.
Man,
and
I gotta find a place. What kind of food is it?
It's just like it's a breakfast spot, and they've got lunch too.
Are you going with the kids or just you and the wife?
Yeah, with the kids too. So he loves the kids. And I would say I'm a regular at the Wawa. Like by my house, I'm a regular at the Wawa. Like the people know me.
How you doing? How you know the family and stuff like that?
Yeah, like I talk to them at like 4 a.m.
Listen, when I go to the convenience, like I had to go to a convenience store this morning to get gas, and I ain't trying. Yeah. I'm not trying to be anyone's friend.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to get what I need to get and get out. You know.
I know, but they're so sweet.
Yeah, I
became
became
it's the same people.
A regular with the girls at the 7-Eleven over here by the station.
Really?
It's on my way, and so I would always stop there. And when I didn't stop for like 2 days, we were going to come check on you.
Really?
Because I wasn't there. Because I stopped every day for a while.
Listen, I go to the 7-Eleven on Turkey Lake and Conroy, and when you walk in there in the middle of the night, they're like,
Yeah, it's the same girls that work the overnight here. And so,
Really?
and before we had the option to buy food and drink here, I had to always stop and get a drink there.
Yeah.
So I would
Yeah.
stop every day. And then
Yeah.
when I didn't stop for a while, she's like, I thought something happened to you.
No.
Now, Chris, you work in a bar. What makes a person a regular that you know who they are when they come in?
I mean, they frequent
Every time, all the time.
every time, and
They
actually,
pretty much order the same thing.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I was such a regular at Bowegan's before I even started working there that I ended up starting to work there.
Really?
Yeah, I would go in there. I was in there probably 2-3 times a week.
So when you came in, it's like, "What's up, man?"
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you know what you want to drink.
Knew
and-
the bartenders. Yeah, I knew everyone.
Damn, I don't have anything over there where I live now. I go to the place and it's like I'm going for the first time. This your first time? No, I was here last week. Hi, is this your first time? Forget it.
On our side of town, there's a lot of new things.
Yes.
So it's going to take
Yes.
a while to become a regular. And there's
Yes.
so many people going to them that it's
Yeah.
going to take a while to establish yourself. Because
Yeah.
every time something new opens by us, I'm like, I need to go in there like when I get off work. So
Uh-huh.
I can be there early so we can
Yeah.
get some FaceTime.
Oh, yeah.
So I can become a regular.
Because I still want to go to the place that has my burger on the menu, but it's packed.
Yeah, Ford's is still packed.
Yeah, it's still packed. You know, I want to find out: do you have a place that you are a regular? You walk up in there, they know you, your family, your kids. They know you. When you go in there, they know what you're drinking, what you're eating, how you want it cooked, and all of that. I want to talk to you. Got yourself a pair of tickets. One day passes the Sunfest 2022, taking place April 28th through May 1st. Sunfest takes place around the Intercoastal Waterway in downtown West Palm. Some of the biggest artists in the game today will be there, but you'll get some tickets. But just tell us, are you a regular, and where and how? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile, if you want to text it over and we'll read it, you can get into it on social media, let everybody know, and they're already in that discussion on the live stream. But we want to talk to you. You're our regular. Where is it? We want to find out right here on Johnny's House. 9:34. It's Johnny's house. It's going to be a lot of sunshine. High today should reach about 90. It is about 72 right now. Just trying to find out if you're a regular at a place where you walk in, they know you, say hello, hey, hello to your kids, know what you want to order, what you want to drink. One of you going to hook you up with a pair of one-day passes Sunfest 2022, taking place April 28th through the 1st, and this is downtown West Palm Beach. So I want to find out, where are you a regular? Shannon, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Shannon, where are you a regular?
I'm a regular at the Olive Garden next to my job.
Oh, gee! Up there. You're getting that soup and salad, aren't you?
That's a good spot to be regular.
You know, I go in on lunch, and I head straight to the bar. I don't even have to check in at the greeter. As soon as I sit down, the waitress, her name is Renee. Shout out to Renee at Olive Garden by UCF.
Yep.
She goes ahead, gets my bread, gets my Alfredo, gets my order in, and I don't even have to say a word.
Oh,
She's
she already know.
You got a quick lunch?
Yep.
Quick lunch or a long lunch? Let me know, or I let her know if she has time to stretch it out, and she gets me in and out, gets me boxed up. Sometimes I've got boxed before the food because I'm on a short one.
Man.
So she is fantastic.
Shannon, how long you been going in this place?
I mean, I've worked there for, I work at the bank next to Olive Garden, and I've worked there for almost 4 years, so I frequent there a couple times a month, and the moment I walk in, she's got me.
Man, that's a good feeling.
Hey, I have one question.
Yeah.
Today is my son's 10th birthday, and they're in the car ready to go to school, and can y'all give him a birthday shout-out?
What's his name?
Josiah.
Josiah?
10 years old today.
And he's how old?
10.
All right. Josiah, happy birthday, 10 years old today. Tell your mom to take you to Olive Garden and get some of them breadsticks. Yep. Unlimited soup.
Thank you.
Soup.
Thank you.
All right. It's your birthday. Going to Olive Garden on your birthday. All right, Shannon. Thank you. Oh, hold on a second. All right. Gina, good morning. Gina.
Hi, good morning.
All right, Gina, where you go? You're regular.
It's a little coffee shop. It's called CFS.
Okay.
It's in Winter Park.
And how often do you go?
Ooh, almost like daily, every day for lunch.
And do you order the same
solid
thing?
option.
And when you walk in, they say,
Yes.
"What's up, Gina?" Really?
I do, and yesterday I surprised them and I ordered something else, and I don't know if they hooked it up, but it was supposed to be a sandwich, and I'm pretty sure I got like a double portion, and may have been just because they were in shock, but it was the first time I got something different.
What do you order every day?
A Colombian arepa
What a who?
with a salad.
A Colombian.
An arepa.
On a arepa. Oh, okay. And a salad every day. And what did you order yesterday?
I got a Cuban sandwich.
Oh, yeah, you messed up everything.
Totally different.
The kitchen stopped. What? Man.
Pretty much.
All right.
But it was nice.
All right, you hold on a second. There's some people that go to the same restaurant 2-3 times a week and order the exact same thing.
Yep.
The exact don't vary from the menu. This is what I want. This is what I like. And this, then I'll get that.
Back in the day when I would do fill in here in like afternoons, and I would go to lunch with, remember Shot Doctor? We would go to Olive Garden, and he was a regular there, and we would go there, and he wouldn't even order. They would bring out his like pasta dish that he always got, bring out the breadsticks, bring out his drink every time. It was the weirdest thing.
Good evening. It is good to see you again.
Every time, I would fill in for like 2 weeks during middays.
Yeah.
And for those 2 weeks, out of the 10 days, I would probably go with him probably 6 times.
And y'all just sat there.
He would not order. They would just bring it out because they knew.
Ben, good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good, Ben. What's the spot you're a regular?
It is called Wayback Burgers.
All right. And you go there how often?
Way too often. I probably say maybe 3 or 4 times a week, but it is a must go to, and definitely want to shout them out here and recommend them to everyone who likes fresh cooked burgers.
You sound like a commercial. I'm trying to find out how you hang out there. Now, what is it did you order? You know when you go in, they say, "Hey, what's up, Ben?" How does that work?
Every time they know the name, they know the order, and the most important part is they always give us the 2 barbecue sauces. So the people that love their sauce, they got you hooked up every time.
All right, hold on. B, what they saying over there, man?
Let's see. XMO powered by attorney Dan Newman. Interact, need a check, call Dan Newman. There's a lot of regulars at the Wawas that they go to.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of times it's the same staff, I guess, because it's the same time of day.
Yeah. And they just become friends.
Yeah, so there's a lot of those. Someone said the Fairbanks Restaurant in Winter Park.
Okay, I think that's been there for a while.
Yeah, they're a regular over there. And then let's see. Someone said, "Is it bad that all the folks at my Longwood liquor store know me by name?" I would say no. That's a good thing.
Back to get drunk again? How you doing? That's pretty cool, though. Gina, we're going to hook you up. Got a pair of tickets, one-day pass to Sunfest taking place 28th to the 31st. Sunfest takes place along the Intercoastal Waterway in downtown West Palm Beach. Have a good time with that. Let's get out of here, y'all. It's about 9:40. 9:45, time to get out of here and do other things today. Chris, what you got going on today?
I will be going home, taking a nap, and then closing down Bowegan's Avalon Park.
All right, B, how about yourself, man? What you got going on?
A bunch of stuff to do around here. Got to take the kid to get his physical so he can start some football practice and whatnot. You guys have heard me talk about my little weight loss journey. Well, they are going to hook you up at Florida Fat Loss right now on XL1067.com. If you go to /contests, they're going to give away one of the programs that I'm on. Yeah, so if you've been thinking about it and you want to go ahead and try to win, they will hook you up. It's like a 4-month personal weight loss program. So, it's a lot of people ask me about it. I know a lot of people have started it, which is cool, but you can win one. XL1067.com /contest.
All right, giving it away for free. Don't forget, we're kicking off the scavenger hunt. Did that early today, and someone is going to go to Los Angeles to Wango Tango. We're taking care of the airfare, hotel accommodations, transportation, all that good stuff. But if you want to get into the scavenger hunt, go to XL1067.com, and it'll tell you all the things you need to find by Thursday at 5 o'clock. Other than that, Ryan Seacrest, this is all yours. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see y'all tomorrow.